I'm Stephanie with Phenomenal Business Coaching, and today I want to give you a quick overview of what you can access as a member of our inner circle on our website. So, thank you for your interest in our program, and let's get right into it. So, I'm just going to pull up our website over here. It's just howardpartridgeinnercircle.com, and once you become a member, you will have a login so that you can access the areas of the website. So depending on what level you come in, you might have more access or less access, but I'm just going to give you a general overview of pretty much what everybody can see. As a new member, when you first join the program, for your first 8 weeks of membership, you're going to be limited to this area here, which is new members start here. The reason we do that is because, as I'm going to show you today, there's lots of information, trainings, and tools on our website, and we just don't want you to get overwhelmed. We want you to have a plan in place, a process to follow to kind of get your feet wet into the program before you have access to everything. So I'll go ahead and start there. Up here at the top, you'll actually see the member menu, and we'll go right here to new members start here. And you'll see that there are documents and downloads, videos for you to watch. So I'm just going to start there on the phenomenal new member videos. You'll see that you'll create a vision and a mission. You'll create a business plan with our phenomenal business growth planner over here. And then if you scroll down, you'll create an organizational chart. You'll work through a marketing plan. If you already have some of this stuff done, that's just going to make it easier. You can go through it faster. But they're going to show you how to create PRDs, which are position result descriptions for each position in your business. And then just scrolling down, there are videos on how to use these tools as well. I'm going to go back up here. So again, that's for your first 8 weeks being on our program. So I'm going to go back to the main menu. And here on the right side at the top, the webcast replays. So every Tuesday, Howard, our founder of the program, he does a training which focuses on leadership, growth, different areas. Sometimes he'll go through the marketing structure. But if you can't get on that training live, we do put the replays up so that you can still access them and listen to them. And this is where you would find that. And then over here, let's go down a little bit, just kind of show you everything that's on here. There's a lot. But let me go back up to systems level. So that's just the general kind of like intro level. And so this first area here, the weekly training links. So again, with that Tuesday call, we have lots of trainings and things that you and your team can access. So every week there are live sales trainings, live admin trainings, and calls via Zoom. They are sent out in an email, but if you can't find that email, you can always log in here and find those weekly links. We have downloads and documents. So in this section is where you will find a lot of kind of templates or things that you can just plug and play in your own business. So right here, you'll see we have PRDs, there's charts, marketing documents, sales documents and downloads, leadership downloads, a coaching, 5-step coaching process. Let's say you have an employee that you need to coach to success. Maybe they did something wrong or they haven't been performing. So pretty much anything that you might come across in your business, you will find on our website a way to work in it, deal with it, handle it. It's all here. So going back to that main systems area. So this is where you'll see the trainings, right? So let's say you really want to work on your marketing systems. So in this area, there is a ton of training because marketing is so important in your business, right? To drive sales. So there are in-person marketing training for referral, what we call referral-based or relationship in-person marketing. There's a lot of training on that. Okay, so in this marketing section, again, there's lots of resources. And in fact, if you scroll down over here on the right, you'll notice that there's even some digital marketing classes and recordings. So no matter what area of marketing, we've got you covered. So I'm going to go back out and show you one more section, and that's going to be our administrative area. So this is the area where we cover anything that's like financial, kind of like keeping things in order, tracking, all of the back end kind of stuff in the business that sometimes can get overlooked, making sure that we're profitable, all of that kind of stuff. So in this area, you'll see there's lots of resources as well. And one of the things I'll mention is that we do have a lot of Ellen Rohr's information. Ellen Rohr is a financial expert as far as making sure that your business is, you have your numbers and everything in order. And so we have a lot of her resources. She works closely with the Inner Circle. She's at a lot of our in-person events, doing trainings and speaking. And so a lot of her stuff is on here, which will help you get to your known financial position. So if you look on the right over here, I'll scroll down a bit so that you can see all of these are all of the trainings here. And then down below, we've got some downloads. So a chart of accounts, budget product form, month end checklist, job cost form, download the weekly financial quick check meeting agenda. Um, there's lots of her information on our website, her ebook on how much should I charge. She'll walk you through the process of figuring out what your job cost is and how much you should actually be charging. Where did the money go? So she'll help you figure out how to balance your books so that you can make sure that there's profit left over and you're not spending more than is coming in. Um, just a lot of information on here. Timesheet entry, procedure template, procedure meeting agenda. So lots of information on our website. And then back out here on the main page, just kind of scroll down a little bit to show you what else is on here. Here's her whole section here, Ellen Rohr Inner Circle, where you can find all of her resources. She has a whole 12-week program on here too. Not sure if everyone gets access to that, but it is on here if you're at the right membership level. This was helpful in giving you a quick overview of what you can find on the website. I didn't show you everything. There's lots here, but you get the picture. There's lots of tools and trainings available at your fingertips 24/7 for you and your team. So I look forward to talking with you and answering any more questions that you have about phenomenal business coaching.